God has an urgent warning for you today. A fake apology is coming your way soon. And it's not what it appears to be. It's a carefully planned setup designed to make you emotionally weak. Before something bigger happens, this isn't genuine remorse from someone who truly wants to make things right. Instead, it's a calculated move to break down your defenses and catch you off guard. When you're most vulnerable, this divine message comes with love to protect your spirit from this deception. You're being warned now because God sees the manipulation strategy being formed against you, and He wants you prepared for what's really coming. As you hear these words, know that God sees the entire plan that's being crafted to deceive you. It's natural to want genuine apologies and real healing in your relationships, but this warning helps you recognize the difference between true change and emotional manipulation. This divine alert is your chance to strengthen your spiritual defenses and turn potential weakness into wisdom. You're receiving this message because there's still time to prepare your heart and mind for what's ahead, even when an apology sounds sincere and touches your emotions. Trust that this warning is a blessing because recognizing manipulation helps you stay strong. When the real attack comes, your kindness and forgiving nature are beautiful qualities, but they're also what someone plans to use against you. God wants to protect these gifts while keeping you safe from those who would exploit them. As you think about the relationships around you, take time to examine which person might deliver this fake apology. Just like poisoned honey looks sweet but contains hidden danger, this apology will sound beautiful on the surface but carry toxic intentions underneath. Look for signs that reveal the true purpose: perfect timing that seems too convenient, language that sounds rehearsed or overly emotional, and pressure for you to respond immediately with forgiveness. Hold on to your wisdom and discernment, but let go of the need to believe everyone who claims to be sorry. Just like a security system protects a home by detecting threats before they enter, you need to build spiritual radar that alerts you to false intentions before they can harm you. This warning isn't meant to make you cold or unforgiving, but to transform your understanding of the difference between genuine remorse and manipulation tactics. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself is to recognize when someone is using your compassion as a weapon against you. This warning about the fake apology is more than just relationship advice. It's a spiritual checkpoint in your journey toward divine wisdom. It's a time for you to connect with your inner discernment and find the courage to trust your spiritual intuition over emotional manipulation. Face this message with a calm heart, knowing that God's plan includes protecting you from those who would use your kindness against you. There's a loving design at work in your life, and sometimes that design includes learning to see through deception. Challenging moments of discernment might be ahead, but see them as chances to grow spiritually stronger. Every manipulation attempt you recognize becomes a lesson that makes you wiser and more spiritually mature. When relationships become confusing and you can't tell what's real, reach out in prayer for clarity. God is always here to give you discernment, wisdom, and the strength to see through false words. In your prayers, you'll find the spiritual vision you need to distinguish between genuine change and performance designed to fool you. Remember that forgiveness doesn't require you to believe lies, and love doesn't mean accepting manipulation. Your spiritual growth depends on learning this important difference. As we've discussed preparing for this spiritual test of discernment, I'd like to help prepare you for future divine warnings as well. If these messages about recognizing deception and emotional manipulation resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more spiritual warnings and protection guidance. Pay attention to specific signs that will confirm this apology is part of a larger manipulation strategy. These aren't just coincidences. They are divine clues sent to help you recognize the setup before you fall into it. As you observe the person who might approach you, notice if their timing seems calculated. Perhaps they're apologizing right before they need something from you. or when you're going through a difficult time and feeling vulnerable. Listen for language that sounds too perfect, like they've practiced exactly what to say to get the reaction they want. Watch for pressure tactics that rush you to forgive immediately, without giving you time to think or pray about it. You might notice their body language doesn't match their words, or you might feel a strange uneasiness in your spirit even when their apology sounds convincing. These aren't accidents, they're sacred warnings helping you see through the performance. Trust your spiritual radar when something feels off about their remorse. That quiet voice inside questioning their sincerity is your connection to divine wisdom. When you sense their apology is more about getting what they want than truly making amends. When you feel manipulated rather than genuinely moved, that's God protecting you from emotional warfare. These intuitive moments are truth speaking through your spirit, showing you exactly what to guard against. Notice these feelings, honor them, and let them guide your response. Remember, this fake apology isn't the end goal. It's just the beginning of something bigger. The person planning this manipulation understands that once they break down your emotional defenses with a convincing apology, you'll be more vulnerable to whatever comes next. They're counting on your forgiving nature to make you drop your guard so they can move forward with their real agenda. God is with you during these calculated attacks, surrounding you with spiritual protection and divine intelligence. Around you stands a team of guardian angels, spiritual warriors, and heavenly helpers, all working to keep you safe from emotional manipulation. This warning about the fake apology is designed to strengthen you, not to make you paranoid, and every part of this situation is under divine control. Feel grateful for this advance notice, for it shows how much God values your emotional well-being and spiritual growth. Each step you take with this knowledge brings you closer to mastering the art of spiritual discernment. The universe holds your heart safely during these tests of wisdom, and nothing can separate you from God's protective love, not even the most convincing fake apology. Divine timing. God's perfect clock is working in your situation right now. When you receive a warning about manipulation at exactly the moment when you need it most, that's sacred timing protecting your spirit. These moments show you're connected to God's plan for your spiritual growth, living in harmony with divine guidance even when facing deception. As these warning signs about the fake apology become clearer, let them build your confidence in your spiritual discernment. Each confirmation shows you're being guided toward emotional wisdom and protected from those who would harm you. Pay attention to these experiences and trust their message about the person approaching you. They aren't random relationship problems. They're part of a loving plan to strengthen your ability to see through lies and manipulation. Keep your heart open to these divine messages about deception. The more you recognize God's warnings, the stronger your spiritual defenses become. This advance warning gives you a spiritual advantage over manipulation, allowing you to prepare rather than react. Trust in this divine timing and let it guide your response when the fake apology arrives. Just as you receive these divine warnings about emotional manipulation, your support helps us continue sharing similar protection guidance with others facing deception. A small super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or $50 allows these important warnings to reach those who are being targeted by manipulators and need spiritual armor to protect themselves from emotional warfare. As you prepare for this fake apology, believe that this challenge can lead to amazing spiritual growth and discernment. Just like a muscle grows stronger when exercised against resistance, your spiritual wisdom gets more powerful when tested by deception. God arranges these tests perfectly, even when manipulation attempts feel overwhelming at first. Focus on strengthening your inner discernment, because that spiritual clarity is what protects you from emotional manipulation. When you stay true to your divine wisdom and keep your heart aligned with truth, wonderful changes begin inside you. The ability to see through lies and recognize genuine intentions starts developing in your spirit. Every step you take toward trusting your spiritual radar brings you closer to mastering the art of divine discernment. Stay authentic in your faith, because your relationship with God is your greatest weapon against manipulation. This fake apology is actually a gift in disguise. It's an opportunity to practice your spiritual discernment skills and prove to yourself that you can recognize deception when it comes wrapped in convincing words. Your spiritual armor is being forged through these very experiences. As you get ready for this fake apology, make it a habit to say, "I see through deception," with divine clarity. Speak these words with complete confidence each morning before you start your day. This simple practice builds a shield of spiritual wisdom around you that manipulation cannot penetrate. When the fake apology arrives and sounds convincing, pause for a moment before responding. Use this time to quiet your mind and connect with the divine truth inside you. Trust that God is giving you the discernment to see past false words, and begin each interaction by asking Him to reveal true intentions. When you fill your thoughts with spiritual awareness and divine protection, you create space for genuine wisdom in your life. Practice looking beyond what people say to what their actions reveal about their character. Your spiritual discernment is the key that unlocks protection from emotional manipulation. Start each day with gratitude for your ability to recognize truth from lies. End each day by thanking God for the wisdom to see through deception and the strength to stand firm in your spiritual truth. During this experience with the fake apology, you're not just protecting yourself, but also becoming someone who can help others recognize manipulation tactics. This challenge offers you a chance to show God's love by sharing your wisdom about deception. Each day gives you new opportunities to strengthen your discernment and educate those around you who might be falling for similar tricks. As you pray for protection and connect with God's wisdom, remember to reach out to friends and family who trust your judgment. Your experience with recognizing fake apologies can inspire and protect others who might be targeted by the same person or similar manipulators. Use your story to bring light to someone else's confusion about relationships. Embrace each day as a chance to build a community of aware, spiritually protected people who can see through lies together. In this journey of spiritual growth, we become stronger as a group, supporting each other through prayer and shared wisdom about manipulation tactics. Your discernment becomes a gift that protects not just you, but everyone in your circle who values truth over deception. In closing, as we face this fake apology and whatever emotional manipulation follows, let's move forward with wisdom and spiritual strength. Be prepared to welcome God's discernment, face deceptive words with calm clarity, and recognize the blessing of seeing through lies before they can harm you. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's ability to reveal true intentions behind false words. You are on a path to spiritual mastery, surrounded by divine protection and strengthened by wisdom. Keep saying, "I see through deception," with divine clarity, and watch as God's truth shields you from emotional manipulation and guides you toward genuine relationships built on honesty and respect. If this message has helped you prepare for manipulation tactics and fake apologies, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine warnings about deception. Hit the notification bell so you never miss spiritual protection guidance meant for you. When you share this message, you help others recognize manipulation before it can harm them. Each person who receives this warning through you becomes part of your spiritual network of protection and truth. Dear Lord, please give us the wisdom to see through deception and the strength to trust our divine discernment over convincing lies. Help us recognize fake apologies and protect our hearts from those who would use our kindness against us. Amen. If this warning about fake apologies has opened your eyes to manipulation tactics or helped you recognize deception in your own life, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, $50, or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these vital spiritual warnings with others who are being targeted by manipulators. Please share in the comments what other spiritual warnings or protection messages you'd like to hear in our next video. Your suggestions help us bring you the divine guidance you need most to stay safe from emotional manipulation when the fake apology arrives. Follow these 3 divine steps. First, listen without committing to anything. Say, "I need time to pray about this," and walk away. Second, notice how you feel in your body during their apology. Tension, unease, or doubt are God's warning signals. Third, watch their reaction when you don't immediately forgive them. Genuine remorse stays patient while manipulation turns demanding. Remember, real apologies don't come with deadlines or emotional pressure. Trust your spirit more than their words, and let divine wisdom guide your response to their performance.